Good morning, sun's up. Curtis is crowing and talking. Crowing because his mate is sitting on a clutch of eggs, and I'm happy. Well, how about food shortages? We're going to do everything we can to fight that. Back this way is where our little garden will be. Somebody said, well, how big do you want it? Somebody said, well, how about 100 foot by 100 foot? Uh, Wait a minute. He's going to have to weed all that. No, let's go a little bit smaller. So we got out, staked off where we wanted the garden to be, and we began looking at it, and we told the man that was going to come and help us, well, we think maybe a 50 by 50 is all we can handle. So we got some better dirt in to cover up this nasty mud. We got some worm casings, and we're getting ready to grow just a little garden. We've done that in the past. Last year was the first year we hadn't done one in a long time. These are our little beds. Got some tomatoes and beans growing there. And in this one bed right here, there's just carrots, but I'm going to put in some herbs and other kitchen items there that's easier and closer to the house. I remember reading in my bestseller list, in that book that I read, that I tell you about every now and then, I remember hearing about how that the disciples took just 5 little pieces of bread and some little fishes, and how that increased to feed a multitude of people that had come to hear Jesus preach. Yeshua. Yeah. And I'm thinking that even though our little garden spot is small, we're doing the best we can, following God's word and trying to do what's right. I believe God's going to bless our little efforts there. And if you're growing one too, Baroness, yeah, Baroness Machiavelli, I can't pronounce her last name well, but she has a little place in South Florida, nice channel. Go check her out, where she's growing what she can, and she's going to have a nice big garden in the backyard we haven't seen yet. Well, God's going to bless the efforts. Whatever you put in, and you're living for God, and you ask Him, and you trust Him, He will do it. So you can quit worrying about your food shortages. This is Romeo and 2 of his ladies. One lady is sitting on her eggs right now in her nice nest. I don't live in the city, I live in the country. I believe God's word is true. Everything in that little black book is true. And it tells me, come out from among her. Come out from among Babylon. Get away from the cities. So we're away from the cities. We have a little bit of freedom to grow our food. A few little entertaining chickens. They give me eggs. I'm not really into eating them. But if I get hungry enough. Yes, Curtis, I hear you in the back. Curtis likes to express his opinion quite often. Oh, the country is beautiful. Early morning, the birds are singing. And Curtis thinks he's going to get worms out of my garden. I hope he doesn't pick at my beans. Not Curtis, this is Romeo. Sorry, Romeo, get you mixed up with the bully. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and we're dealing with the perilous times that we live in. Looking up to the sky. because our redemption, our Redeemer, draws nigh.